listen, this is right here.
Rolled on by Terence
this dude
Crawford.
right here, I'm smashing
The
this right here.
So, you know my boy Terence Bud Crawford, right? I mean, the guy's been on fire lately, just taking out everyone who steps in the ring with him, but, you know, there's always some chatter in the boxing world, and recently, Eddie Hearn had some thoughts on Bud moving up to 154 pounds. Yeah, Eddie, the big promoter from Matchroom, had a few things to say, and I gotta tell you, it's interesting, but also kind of predictable. By the way, hit the like button and drop your favorite emoji in the comments. So here's the deal. Eddie Hearn, in one of his interviews, mentioned that he thinks 154 pounds might be a step too far for Bud. Now, we both know that Bud's been dominating at 147. I mean, just look at what he did to Errol Spence Jr. That was pure artistry. But Eddie's got this perspective that moving up to junior middleweight might be biting off more than Bud can chew. He's basically saying that the competition there is bigger, stronger, and that Bud might not have the same advantages he enjoys at welterweight. Eddie respects Bud's skills, no doubt about that. He even called him a genius in the ring. But he's worried about the physicality at 154. We're talking about guys who rehydrate to come in well over 160 on fight night. That's a big difference compared to what Bud's used to. Eddie's got a point when he says that the sheer size and power of the guys at 154 could pose new challenges for Bud. He's not saying Bud can't handle it, but more like it's a different beast altogether. But let's be real here. Bud's not just any fighter. He's a master of adjustments. We've seen him switch stances, adapt mid-fight, and figure out his opponents like it's a game of chess. And remember, people said similar things when he moved up to 147. They doubted him then, and look how that turned out. Bud's all about proving people wrong and stepping up when the challenge gets tougher. Now, Eddie also mentioned something about the potential for huge fights at 154. Imagine Bud taking on guys like Jermell Charlo or Brian Castano. Those are fights that would be fireworks, man. And you know Bud, he's not one to shy away from a challenge. He thrives on it. It's like he's got this chip on his shoulder, always ready to show the world just how great he is. Another interesting point Eddie brought up is the business side of things. He thinks Bud could make some serious money at 154. Bigger fights, bigger purses. And you know how the boxing game is? It's not just about legacy, but also securing that financial future. Bud's done pretty well for himself, but those mega fights could set him up for life. But at the end of the day, it's all about what Bud wants. He's got that warrior spirit, and if he feels like he's got unfinished business at 147, or if he's eyeing those big names at 154, he's going to do what he thinks is best. And we're here for it, right? Whatever Bud decides, we know he's going to bring that same intensity and skill that's made him one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. So yeah, Eddie Hearn's got his concerns, but as hardcore Bud fans, we know our guy. He's a special talent, a generational fighter. If anyone can make a splash at 154, it's Terence Bud Crawford. I can't wait to see what the future holds for him. Keep your eyes peeled, man, because whatever happens next, it's going to be one hell of a ride.
Let's go, that's all.
Tula, blick, can't. My stepper gon' brush him if I press the button to drip the scuff. The blick.
My
There you go. Short punch it. Let's go.
body, turn. Keep pressing.
There you go. There you go. Come on, nephew.
Ready to go. Body.
Right there. There you go.
Body,
Oh
again.
my God. That's a fucking
Let's
manslaughter.
go.
Oh my God.
Get some help.
Yes, sir.
You got knocked the f*** out.
Anywhere it goes.
You want payday?
I have 24 hours. This 24 hours belongs to me. And whatever I do in this 24 hours will determine where I'll be tomorrow and the next day. And I think that's what people need to focus on.
Team, the Baltimore Ravens. Seconds remaining, round number one. Big right hand to the left hand. Another right hand.
Hit the like button.
Tá faltando cruzado quando vai te vir direto. 1 minuto. Isso.
You got knocked the out, man.
Payday.
The only one that can stop you from winning is you. The enemy's not your neighbor. The enemy's not your coworker. Your enemy's not your boss. The enemy's staring you in the face every morning you wake up.
Yo ya estoy acostumbrado a recibir los golpes que me da la vida.
Comes to the end of the second round and Clark maybe sets it. Yes, he does. Big praise.
He's a hell of a fighter, man.